Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another Walking Dead character video. Today we will be looking at Wilson, a train operator from the Commonwealth. Wilson is of course male. He is played by Brian McClure. He is late 30s to early 40s and first appeared in Outpost 22. Before the outbreak, it's possible that Wilson was a train operator, and it's also possible that he met his wife before the fall. When the outbreak began, Wilson found and joined the Commonwealth. He had a wife, obviously, and at some point had 2 sons. They lived in an outpost separate from the main Commonwealth city. Likely because of his prior occupation, Wilson was made a train operator and was assigned to Train 4. However, there was some pressure on him as the train was used in some of the shadier actions of the Commonwealth, mainly to deliver people to labour camps. Wilson was terrified of the warden and what he might do to him and his family if he stepped out of line. Just before the episode, Wilson was on another job, driving the train to Outpost 22, aka Alexandria. In Season 11, Wilson stops at a stop where troops board and Connie is put on board too, to be brought as a designation 2. He carries on heading to Outpost 22 on the train until eventually they stop as the junction is not correct. 192 gets out to fix it for Wilson, and Wilson sees him signal that it is stuck. He radios to Alexandria to tell them that the junction is stuck and they're waiting to dislodge. The outpost doesn't respond, so Wilson tries again, and he tries adjusting the channel and even tries smacking it, but it doesn't work. He goes to radio the train troopers, but suddenly Maggie comes behind him and tells him to put the walkie down, and gets him to sit. Wilson is tied up off screen and sits as Maggie checks on the troopers. He also watches her personally gun down 192. After this, he's dragged to their little hideout, saying that he'll die if he does what they say that he wants him to do, but Maggie tells him he'll be dead anyway if he doesn't, and he sees the body of Trooper Nelson. He's then made to sit near the body. He tells them that his family lives in a nearby outpost, and if the warden finds out that he helped, he'll end up just like their friends. Rosita brings up that they took their children and tries to get Wilson to relate as he has a family. Rosita says that Nelson probably had a family too, and Wilson looks at the body a bit concerned. He then tells them that there's a map in the engine room of the train. Maggie begins to drag Wilson back towards the train. Off screen though, Wilson grabs a tool that he likely had on him already and tells them to back off, threatening to kill himself with it, saying if he doesn't, his wife and boys will die. Carol says don't. Instead, just tell us where the kids are and we'll injure you to make it seem like you barely got away. Wilson tells her that the warden will know that he lied and would likely torture him and kill his family. Carol pleads again, but he says he can't and he's sorry. Wilson then does this to himself.
No!
Stabbed in the neck by himself. I guess gravity had a role in it too. Wilson was then put down by either Carol, Daryl, Maggie, Connie, Gabriel, or Rosita. His body, though, is likely left there to rot, or maybe his family will find him. Who knows? R.I.P. Wilson. Wilson was evidence of how the Commonwealth preys on desperate people. All Wilson wanted was his family to be safe, after all, and did everything that damn warden would ask him to do. Sad that he thought his only way out was suicide. Anyway, tell me your thoughts on Wilson. Did you like him? And I'll see you in the next Walking Dead character video. Goodbye.